What is up, guys? Archons here. I'm here bringing you guys another YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Blizzcon, with it being 2 days away, and kind of speculating on what's coming up. The real interesting thing is that they don't have the events listed yet, and it's 2 days before the event, so everything's going to be a surprise, it looks like, on the Mythic channel. So you've got 4 coming soons on the first, and then the second day you have 2 coming soons. So I'm sure we have an idea of what these are. It's probably going to be something about Warcraft 3. You got Diablo 4 being leaked early, so that's going to be one of the announcements. You have Overwatch 2, and then that leaves the other 3 to be a mystery. So one could be a new IP, or maybe 2 could be a new IP, and then the last one maybe World of Warcraft's new expansion, or something to do with World of Warcraft Classic. Hard to say. That'll be pretty interesting, because we already know we're getting Overwatch 2, and from what I've heard about it, it's going to be like its own standalone game. So that means that we're getting new heroes, new stages, new costumes, all that fun stuff. And it's not going to be an add-on from what I'm hearing to Overwatch. So like I said, it's going to be its own standalone game. And I'm guessing they're doing this because the PS5 and the Xbox Scarlet are on their way out. So if I had to give you a timetable for release, I'd say probably sometime around holiday of next year. And the reason I'm saying holiday is because they could, do a PS4, Xbox One version, Switch version, and then also dual launch with like the PS5 as a launch title and the Xbox Scarlet. Call of Duty Ghosts actually did something like this the year the PS5 came out, where they launched the game globally for the PS3 and the Xbox 360, and then they also launched the PS5 and the Xbox One's versions at the same time. And you could actually get the PS4 version before the PS4 launched. So I actually had Call of Duty Ghosts, I think like a week before the PS4 launched. Obviously, you can't play it, no PS4, but that's probably what maybe they're planning on doing here. And then as for Diablo 4, it's hard to say how long in development that game's been. So can't really say when we're getting a release date for that, but maybe it's just a teaser trailer showcasing the game, and then maybe the following year at BlizzCon we'll get a Diablo 4 follow-up with a release date. And then as for Warcraft 3, that's been in the works for a while now, so maybe we'll get more visuals of it. I know it's supposed to be launching sometime soon, but there's no reason to believe that it's not one of the coming soon things here, because you don't see it anywhere else on the schedule. And then as for updates, we have Heroes of the Storm update, so that'll be another interesting one to keep an eye out on, because as far as I know, this game's pretty much on life support, where they're not doing like any content updates. They're just kind of keeping the servers alive for people who still want to play the game. And with this being 45 minutes, it's going to be interesting to see what they have to say about Heroes of the Storm. Hearthstone is also on the same day, so the 2 minor games are getting their spotlight on the first day, which is kind of interesting. I think they want to blow everybody away on day 2 and keep people watching for day 2, so it makes sense to have these be on the first day. And Hearthstone, if I had to guess, you're going to probably get a new expansion. You're going to get like buffs, nerfs coming up for arena and ranked, because I know a lot of people don't really like how the meta is right now. Like I said, new expansions down the line, maybe new heroes that you can get through events or some other type of interaction with other games. That'd be pretty cool to see. It'd be pretty cool to see like them do something like they did with World of Warcraft, where you played Hearthstone to level 30 or something, and you get the Hearthstone steed, or level 10 you get the Hearthstone steed, and then vice versa, where if you get a paladin to like level 60, I think it was, or 30, you get access to a new hero costume for the paladin class. I would like to see more of that. More of that interaction between games. And then on the second, we have Voices of Azeroth, so just, Voices and R are pretty much going to make up the rest of the event, outside of the updates and, the tournaments that are happening. So, World of Warcraft update, this will be interesting. This will probably be a lot of 8.3. What's going to happen with Titan Residuum? Because we've already heard that they're resetting it, and they're giving us silver as compensation, I believe. So that way people aren't stockpiling Titan Residuum, and they don't have to keep raising it and raising it and raising it until it gets out of control. So a reset's going to happen. Maybe news on like what's going to be the new class in World of Warcraft. A lot of people are speculating that a Tinker class is coming. Me personally, I would like to see maybe another Death Knight spec, just be fire. because it would make more sense. The reason why it would make sense to me is because Bolvar hasn't apparently been creating Death Knights since Arthas left the throne. And in the new expansion, I don't know, it might be even in 8.3, he's going to come back and, start making Death Knights again. And it would make sense because he's blessed, well, not really blessed, but he also has the Dragon Fire, I believe is what it's called, on him. Like when he got roasted by the dragons at the Blight, or at the Wrath Gate. Sorry, my World of Warcraft lore is a little bit shaky because I haven't played Lich King in about, 10 years, but, a little shaky. But anyway, he's got that fire, and it would make sense that, if he made a Death Knight, he would have infused some of that into whatever he's creating. So maybe we could see a new fire spec added for DKs. I mean, they kind of are testing it with the whole Hell Chains mechanic for Unholy. I think that would make sense, because if you look at every other class for the most part, a lot of their Azerite trait abilities actually deal damage based on their spec. Unholy has fire damage, and Unholy doesn't mastery off of fire damage. It masteries off of shadow damage. So maybe I'm kind of trying to tie together things that, make sense. And the Tinkerer class makes sense because if you think about it on the island expeditions, like Gazlo has a crew with him that has a bunch of little mini bots that deal damage and heal people. So you could even say that they're testing for the Tinkerer using something like the island expeditions. I mean, yes, it's a reach, but at the same time, I'm just trying to, put things together and maybe see if they fit like a puzzle. But yeah, we'll get 8.3. The new expansion obviously will probably be held during the Warcraft update. I can't see them not. Maybe they'll just do, World of Warcraft 8.3 for BFA and then Warcraft Classic for the update, and then maybe do a coming soon for the new expansion. It could get its own time slot. Wouldn't put it past Blizzard. Wouldn't doubt it. But again, speculating. Like I said, the next coming soon is in between Overwatch and Warcraft update. So either this is, like I said, going to be the next World of Warcraft expansion getting its own time slot, or this is the Overwatch 2 announcement coming before the Overwatch update, because they want to showcase what Overwatch 2 is going to be and then let you guys know what's going to happen with Overwatch 1. If I had to guess, it's going to be a full reset. Your costumes and stuff probably aren't going to transfer over like every other sequel. So be ready to buy them loot boxes again, or if they're banned, be ready to go out and purchase skins individually. Have fun with that. And then the World of Warcraft Q&A, and then the last coming soon, so I don't know. Hard to speculate with where everything's at, but if I had to guess, day 2 is probably going to be Overwatch 2 announcement, Warcraft announcement, and then you got the Warcraft developers' tales after, and Voices of Overwatch, and then the rest of the stuff's either art or like I said, audio related, and then you got the other tournaments finishing up. So that's pretty much it for the BlizzCon 2019. Let me know what you guys think about the event. What do you guys think with 2 days to go and them not announcing what the coming soon panels are? What do you guys think those events are? Do you think I'm right? Do you think it's Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft expansion, Overwatch 2, Diablo 4, new IPs maybe for the other 2 slots? I can't really think of anything else that the other 2 could be except for new IPs maybe. But let me know what you guys think down below. And I will see everybody on the next video. Thanks for watching.